Hey, peace, love, smiles, and truth. Um, Talking about our education system and just having friends all over the world and things like that. And we were talking about science and physics and things like that. And, it's very common in some places in the world, when there are children that they know about how to. Well, let me ask this question. How many of us, even in our adult lives, how many of us know how to wire a house? How many of us know how to operate the circuit breaker? Um, how many of us know the difference between alternating currents and direct currents, for example? Amps and volts. Can we explain this in layman's term to our children, our nieces, our nephews, to each other? Um, I remember doing, little volcanoes and things like that in school as a kid. But do we know how to mix fuel and oxidizers to create explosives? So if we're gonna, if our kids want to be a rocket scientist one day or something like that. So it just got me thinking about our education system and where we could be to compete on a global level with some of the greatest minds out there. We should challenge ourselves more. And, even if our school system isn't ideal to where we want it to be, we can do something about that. And we can, you don't have to homeschool your kids if you don't want to. They can go to public school. But when they come home, it could be fun to do projects with them and just let that, when you got summer coming up and people take the summer off and they just kind of do whatever. Keep teaching them. I guess it's easier to say this on the outside looking in because I don't have kids, but I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and these are just some of the things that I'd be thinking about. And, if I was to have kids one day, I just feel like I wouldn't just sit at home with them over the summer. Not saying anybody is doing that. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but we would definitely take road trips. We'll be learning about, geography and geology and, archaeology and all these type of things. So I just wanted to share that with everybody and just kind of get some feedback, see what everybody else was thinking. So anyway, probably should get going. So peace, love, smiles, and truth. Let's go find it.